This is CFPL TV London.
Wake up, class! Okay, this is Jason Wardle and Terry Rose's project. We've got Terry here up on camera. I knew you should have done a handheld, Terry. But now, today we're doing CFPL, that superstation on the hill. Okay, sports fans. First stop on the tour, CER, which has a maximum staff of usually about one person. So we'll go see how they're doing. This is a frame store unit that holds all the graphics that go over the shoulder and such. And Chris has been loading a few pictures. And as you can see, it's a really fast unit.
Remember, you brought my...
Okay, this is where we tune all the satellite feeds to the station, whether it be for news to record or to go to air. Actually, let's play with this one right now. What would this button do here? Oh no! Oh no, let's... Oh jeez! Let's get out of here, guys. Let's go.
This is CFPL.
Master control. With the newly installed character generator, the ubiquitous switcher, and, well, everybody knows what that does. Now let's head over to Teletape. Teletape, where all the shows are run from. Along with the usual bevy of Beta, SP, 3/4, oh my god, and 1-inch machines. There's $250,000 worth of a Beta card.
Enough.
The favorite position for camera control operators when they're not fiddling with their knobs. Studio 1, also known as the only studio. As you can see, we're all set and ready for another spectacular edition of Inquiry. All of CFPL's productions, apart from news, come out of A Video.
Three, two, one, and cue.
What?
Cue!
Oh,
Just go, man.
okay, this is A Audio, and it's pretty obvious what it does, but the one thing that makes CFPL unique from other stations in the surrounding area is its choice of music for stingers. I'll give you a little listen here.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was
Get
terrible.
him away!
Hey, boo!
Boo!
Free anytime.
Now we'll take a look at Edit Suite number 2. Oh, it's not going to finish yet, but this is what will be Edit Suite number 2. This is TV London's sets and props area, where they also keep the costumes for their gala presentations. Continuing our tour of the sets and props area of CFPL, we find that there isn't really, apart from this usable microwave, there isn't really anything useful back here.
Here we are out behind CFPL where the satellite dishes are kept. We have 5 satellite dishes, and we actually have only one broadcast quality satellite dish. All the other are basically your home style satellite dishes. This is where we receive a lot of our news feeds, such as like CBS and TSN, and we also receive a lot of our programs such as The Simpsons, America's Most Wanted, and a lot of other programs are received by these dishes. They're controlled from inside where CER is, where you just saw earlier, and basically that's all I have to say. Okay, here I am now standing at the bottom of the broadcast tower out behind CFPL. It was built by Canadian Bridge Works, and if their sign is any indication of how the quality of this tower is, I don't know. But as it's pretty sturdy, it's got plenty of cables going from the ground up to it. CFPL broadcasts at about 193 to 198 megahertz, and the video starts at 193. It also acts as a receiver for their microwave transitions. There's a dish about I don't know, 50 to 100 feet up there, which actually receives the microwave signals. It's funny, a tower that is this high all comes down to this one little area. It's really sturdy though. Like there's no problem with it ever falling over. Even like hurricane type winds, it's made to withstand. See? Oh my God!
This is CFPL.
This is TV London's only mobile unit. It's called the Whale. I don't know what the actual real term is for it, but that's what staff members insist on calling it. This baby's built for speed. You can tell by the name. This is used for any mobile productions we may do, such as hockey games, baseball games, even church services. It's got a built-in switcher, audio board, CCU unit, and basically she's worth about $500,000. However, this is not the only vehicle we have. This is the only mobile, but there's another vehicle that Mike Mills is plenty familiar with. It's called a bun wagon. Right there you're looking at the remnants from Mike Mills' pardon the pun, run-in with this vehicle, but we won't bother you with that story. You can ask him about that later. But this is what we call the bun wagon. It's basically used to carry everybody's buns out to the production site, and all the equipment, most of the equipment is kept in here. Unlike the Whale isn't really used to carry the cameras or the audio equipment or everything. That's basically what this vehicle's purpose is. We're about to meet Lauren Lee. She's in charge of the pest control here at the station. She should be out any second. She's in the ladies' washroom. We usually don't have that much problem with pests around the station. It's a pretty sanitary area here. Oh, I think I hear it coming now.
Okay, Jason, it's like this.
Oh, hey there!
I'm Lauren Lee, and this is my road.
She's got another one.
And this is the news.
What are you going to name this one?
No, this is the same one. This is Lucille.
Lucille?
Yeah. Don't shit on TV, Lucy. I hope you shouldn't be saying these things with a camera. Yeah. Hey, you want a rodent?
So do you have a cage in there, or does it just run around?
No, she's got an aquarium.
Yeah.
Have a rodent.
Come
on.
Eek!
What do you got in your hands? Close to the body, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close up, macro.
Careful, she'll chew on the viewfinder.
Here I am in the newsroom doing an entry-level job for the operations department. This is what us students do. We operate the camera here and various other things, such as CER and other departments you'll see later, or you've already seen, depending when we put this video together. Now this is the chroma key wall that Jay Campbell, the famous Jay Campbell, is known to use. He uses a chroma key green. Hey, let's see what's in here.
One of the engineers took us on a little tour downstairs, showing some sights that people rarely see. We weren't surprised to find a couple of deranged employees down there too, after about 5 years of isolation. He showed us such delights as the 2-inch cart machine.
It takes the place of the 3 studio cameras that was same camera control.
That's the camera
Control unit.
Oh,
That is nothing. And that's the lens.
the old EFP handheld cameras.
The station keeps the equipment down here for parts reasons, either for them or for other stations. Now there's a thought-provoking shot.
This looks a lot like the equipment we have at school.
We also find on our journeys the telescreen chain camera, a couple of derelict 2-inch machines, the air compressor for the derelict 2-inch machines, a couple of cables, and some dangerous rotating machinery. To bring you up to date, A-Video is now equipped with a raw switcher with a downstream keyer, an NEC DVE System 10, an Abacus A42 frame store unit, a Chiron Superscribe for character generation, plus remote controls for all tape machines. A audio is equipped with Ward Beck audio board, complemented by 2 Studer reel-to-reel tape machines, 2 ITC cart machines, as well as booth and reverb facilities.
CER contains 5 standard satellite receivers with 2 Video Cipher 2 and 2 Oak Orion decoders. It also contains the rack-mounted hardware for the Ross switcher, the DVE, the frame store system.
Teletape contains 2 1-inch machines, 4 Beta SP machines, 3 3/4-inch machines, 1 Beta cart, and 1 Telecine film chain. The 1-inch edit suite contains a Tempo 76 edit controller, a Scribe Junior and a Quantifont for character generation, plus a DVE System 10.
Okay. We've always had a very close association here with students from community colleges, and in particular Fanshawe. Many of our full-time staff received their training and much of their education at Fanshawe in the broadcast television arts. We don't have what we call or what we feel is an entry-level position in studio operations. They might well come in and start in any one of our 6 or 7 groupings which are part of our operations department. Very often that might happen in our central equipment room where we tune our satellites. It might take place in teletape or with our Beta cart machine, our film and videotape. It might well take place on camera. It could be in any position which is part of a studio operations. And we have found that students from community colleges have worked out extremely well, and really I've been quite proud of the results that we've received.
So what are your general policies, like if a student wants to be hired on an on-air position?
Mostly we advise students to go to the smaller centers where they'll get a lot more experience than if they come here, they get into very specialized jobs, and they're very unlikely to get on-air experience here, especially anchoring type jobs. Whereas if they go to smaller centers, they get a lot more experience, they get a lot faster.
When did the station open, like how many employees?
Well, this is an interesting question because a lot of people don't realize that CFPL was the 2nd oldest privately owned station in Canada to operate, the first being up in Sudbury. And it started, I guess, November 28, 1953, and went on from there. It just won a lot of awards. It was a pioneer in a lot of stations. It was the first station to actually shoot ENG news footage on black and white and broadcast it the same day, heaven forbid. You know, that was quite an accomplishment in its day. Back then they used to air, I understand, about 5 to 6 hours of programming a day. There was a staff total of 19 people, and of course that's burgeoned now to something like an average of 19 hours per day.
I checked, I think 199.
Yeah, approaches 200 people. That's right. So there's been a lot of changes. Even the power outage here from the transmitter is the maximum law by CRTC. That takes us west to Sarnia, south across Lake Erie into Ohio, where we get a lot of nice letters.
Yeah.
Eastward to Woodstock and on cable into Hamilton and Guelph, and north up to Goderich.